What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shekinah Jo. I just came on here to tell y'all hey, and I hope y'all having a great day, and show y'all my wig, okay? From Mr. Hair Boutique. And Tevin, of course, laid it and slayed it and killed it, you know what I'm saying? And to let y'all know, I'm coming down a little bit on my way. Get into the outfit so she cute. Oh, yeah, that way.
So last night, April 22nd of 2019, VH1 aired Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 6. The title of the episode was One for the Ages. Just wanted to talk with y'all about one of the scenes that they aired on the show. First of all, click the thumbs up button, the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Then that way you receive alerts when new videos get posted. So thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. So your girl Shekinah Jo, along with Tokyo Vanity and Spice, had a conversation on Love and Hip Hop. And it's really interesting because Spice is talking about bleaching her skin because she's not comfortable with the fact that she's dark skinned, and, you know, people looking at her like, oh, you know, you need to lighten up. And when we say lighten up, we mean your skin. And, you know, she thinks that it would enhance her career if she were of a lighter hue. BS. There's a lot of things you can fix. You can fix your attitude. You know, some chicks might want to go get plastic surgery, but no, okay. You don't want to do that. But you think it's the color of your skin. First of all, if homegirl Spice actually did bleach her skin, it wouldn't help her career at all. She would still be exactly where she's at. Being lighter and still looking the way that she looks with her attitude and making the music that she makes, which is 20 years too late. She missed the dance hall wave. You should have been here when Sean Paul was doing his thing in 2004, 15 years ago. Okay. So I'll say 15 to 20 years ago. Okay. Which I had already talked about this in the video in the past, but you should have been here back then. And then maybe you would have stood a chance. You know, if your music was on one of those Def Jam video games or something way back then. But basically, something really interesting happened in the conversation between Spice, Tokyo Vanity, and Shekinah Jo. Shekinah said that when she was younger, she wanted to marry an Indian man so that she could have beautiful, long hair. Heifer. Excuse me. My point of bringing this up is the simple fact that whether it's you don't like your skin, or you don't like your hair, or maybe you don't like the color of your eyes, or maybe you think your nose is too small or too big, or your lips are too small or too big, or you're too short, or you're too tall, or you're too whatever, or maybe you have an extra nipple and it grew in the middle of your back and people called you milk back. I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, man, there's always something that somebody's going to find wrong with their appearance. Some people don't like their teeth. Some people don't like their eyebrows. That's why they cut them off and draw them back on. There's always something that people want to change about themselves. Now, the crap that Spice was saying did not really disturb me, and I know this went over a lot of y'all's heads, but when Shekinah Jo said that she wanted to marry an Indian man, okay, I'm sorry, excuse me, not so that she would have long hair. I'm sorry. I mean, what I meant to say was so that her child or children with him would have beautiful long hair. I mean, now that's really sickening, because now you're talking about creating people with either a complex, either them hating the way that they look, or possibly being vain and loving the way that they look, and then thinking that they're better than other people because they look different. Like, look at me, I'm more beautiful than my own mom because I look different. I mean, there's nothing wrong with loving the way you look, and there's nothing wrong with thinking that you look better than other people, but you shouldn't be sitting you know, you shouldn't be sitting there having a conversation with your mother like, yeah, my hair is longer than yours, heifer. Like, you know how people are when they get into an argument, then the truth starts to come out when people drink or when people argue. Yeah. Like, yeah, mommy, you know, I didn't have to have a sizzling snatch of burnt popcorn nestled upon the top of my knobby noggin like you. You know, you had to go and put the hot comb on the stove and heat it up at the fire just so that you could control your hair, because it's a wild animal. Yeah, mommy, you know, my hair goes past my shoulders. your hair can't go past your ears. Hell, your hair can't go past your hair. It's so short, you know? Like, there's... Anyways, it sounds as if she was basically saying that at some point in her life, she was willing to sacrifice her common sense and decency in the name of her kids having some long hair. And maybe they wouldn't even care about it. So you done went and made children with some Indian man, so to get his hair, you know, forget love, forget compatibility. I want some long, beautiful hair on my kid's head so I can brush it and comb it and play with them like they're a little baby doll. That's really sick, man. If you really think about it. Of course, black men are to blame. You know, the brothers, you know, blame them for everything, you know. Sure, they'll get blamed. It's the black men's fault. It's their fault. But anyways, if you notice something, 0% of the sisters, 0% of them wear their own natural hair with their own natural texture on the show. Except for maybe Mimi's smoking hot WNBA player girlfriend, Tamara Young, aka Ty, with her studly self. Her cute stud. Now she, I think, wears her real hair. Her cute self. Hi Tamara. She's not listening. I just want to say hi to her. She's fine. But this is the point, though. I think she's the only one, the damn stud, is the only one that wears her natural hair, length, texture, color, everything. Real, natural hair that grew out of her head. I'm pretty sure she's the only one. I think everybody else done has some processing done to their hair, some pieces added to it, got a whole weave or something. I think literally every single one of them, except for the girl who likes girls. Interesting, isn't it? If anybody has the real hair on the show, then please point it out in my comment section, because I can't name anybody. You might say, well, I've seen Carly Red's real hair before. No, I'm talking about I'll word it like this. I think Tamara Young is the only person for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta who wears their own real hair the majority of the time that they're on the show, and the majority of her real life. Like, if I go to her Instagram page, if she has 100 pictures, 51 of them that she's in the actual picture of will have her real natural hair texture, length, everything, at least over 50% of the time. Okay? But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a fan of long, beautiful, real, natural hair with the microphone. Shout out to all the women with good hair out there. Carly Red, Tamara Young, Duchess. I know Duchess is from Black Ink, but you know what I mean. All the women with the good hair out there. Tommy Lee has good hair underneath them wigs. Let me see who else has good hair. I've seen Monice's hair before. It was looking pretty good. Masika Kalisha. Masika and Monice, you know, Sexy MILF Mafia. That's what I call my babies. That's my nickname for them. Yeah, man, all the chicks with the real hair that look good, if you ever seen it with the real hair, man. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Me Magazine blog on the Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the notification button. Then that way you receive alerts when new videos get posted. What do y'all think about the hair on Love and Hip Hop and the colorism, so-called, and the skin complexions and all this stuff that they be talking about on the show? I think a lot of it is foolishness. But if you're a woman who wears her real hair, shout out to you. There needs to be more women like you out there. Mrs. Magazine, Stacy wears her own real hair. She doesn't wear weaves. She doesn't wear well, she is mixed, but she doesn't do relaxers. She doesn't do weave, and she doesn't color her hair either. And she doesn't wear makeup. Lucky me. Gotta go. And shout out to Alicia Keys, another natural woman.